Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode, finally, another episode of the Ringmasters podcast. Yeah, and we doing that. With your boy Justo and your girl Jenn.
Hey,
what's going on? Hold on, where's my shit? Where's my shit? I just had it, though. That's crazy. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Yeah, we getting this episode underway. All right, cool. It's been a minute, man. It's been a long time since the last time we had an episode. For those of you who enjoy the show, blame it on that lady. You know what I'm saying?
She's on her fucking... It really is my fault.
She's on her Charlotte Flair. She's on her Roman Reigns. She shows up whenever the fuck she wants, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Yeah.
Still representing.
I know.
Still representing.
I know,
Don't
people.
Get it twisted.
I know.
That never ends.
I know.
The hate is real.
We'll give you one. We'll give you one of those for that.
Acknowledge me.
We'll give you one of those for that. It's cool.
Whatever.
Anyway. So, regardless of whose fault it is, hers, we're back, and
I take accountability. I have. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
nice.
We're back.
I like it. See, accountability. That's what most people. That's most of these young whippersnappers don't be taking it nowadays. Anyway. So, where you want to start? Because there's a lot of shit to cover. We can start all over the place, all over the world of wrestling right now.
I mean, it's Wednesday. My tribal chief is still champion.
My God,
and
bro.
You have still.
It's easy to remain champion.
Him.
It's easy to hashtag end still when you don't fight.
He fights, just not every week.
Man's fights even less now because Dwayne has put in more work since he's been back than Roman has put in the last year, okay? And you know it.
Did we ask for that? Or did Dwayne just once again make everything about him? Because remember when he came in, he wanted to just go sit at the head of the table. He didn't ask for Cody.
Asking for something?
Cody wasn't no part of this.
Asking for
Cody
something
had
and
nothing
requiring
to do with this, or did
you're right?
Or did Dwayne insert himself into the beef with Cody? Roman didn't ask for him to be involved. He inserted himself. He decided he wanted to take over. You know, the same way he wanted to take over the Fast and Furious franchise. The same way he wanted to try to take over Black Adam.
I mean,
here he is. Now, don't get me wrong. I am invested in Dwayne and Cody's feud.
Mm-hmm.
He beat Cody's ass in the ring like some real fucking villain.
Mm-hmm.
That's some villainous shit right there.
He did.
Beat that man like a runaway slave.
He definitely did. But wanting something and needing something are two different things. And the bloodline...
He didn't need to be involved.
They were running out of blood. They were dying. It was over.
The bloodline was running out of blood?
Yes. Nobody cares about Solo. You saw when he said he was the one that was going to fight Seth the other night. What did everybody say?
Don't do that.
They got him getting fucking punch counted with microphones in live events. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Fuck it. LA Knight is embarrassing him on live events. Everybody else is embarrassing him on TV. I don't... What is Solo there for?
Justice for Solo Sikoa, man.
Free that man. Free Solo Sikoa. The man's name
Free
is Solo.
Solo Sikoa?
Solo Sikoa.
He's supposed to be the tribal heir.
My man is not Sikoa Us. None of that. He's Solo
Sikoa.
He ain't supposed to be running with the Usos. He's supposed to be Solo, but you know what happens.
I mean, the Usos ain't even running with the Usos anymore, so, you know.
Because the bloodline is drained. We just went through this.
The bloodline is not drained.
The bloodline,
We're not
the
at the
bloodline
final
needs transfusion
just yet. That's fucking disrespectful. You're disrespectful.
I said it. It had to be said. Some things need to be said.
A transfusion is wild.
They do. They do.
Transfusion is wild.
They tried it. They tried to get a little bit of that Caucasian blood in them with Sammy. That lasted. That worked for a little bit.
Shout out to Sammy.
Shout out to Sammy,
because You know, I met him the other day when I was at work.
Oh yeah,
very nice guy.
Yeah.
I had the picture and everything. Look, I should pull it up, right? Let's pull it up.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing because, you know, I had to grab contracts to go, like, you know, organize it for accounting and all that other stuff. And when I pulled into one of the exit booths, he's coming straight in to check out. Like, he had his car and everything. I think he had an Audi, if I was correct. I got to look into that again. But it was definitely a free upgrade. So... And I'm like, the girl, she's doing his contract. And I was like, oh, shit, Sami Zayn. And he was like, hey, how are you? You know, I'm like, good luck with everything, you know. And my coworker's like, who's Sami Zayn? I was like, you don't know Sami Zayn? He's a wrestler for WWE. Like, he's mad cool. He's mad, like, he's really good. So, you know, he chopped it up with us for a few minutes. And then, like, she low-key tried to ask for an autograph. I was like, nobody asks for autographs no more. He's like, no, if you guys want an autograph or a picture, that's cool. So I was like, fuck it. I'm getting a picture.
That's
I never
nice.
bother wrestlers when they're in the car already.
Yeah.
Like, I never bother them when they're already in the car. Because it's like, at that point, I don't think they want to get back out for a fucking picture.
Yeah, they're ready
just got off a flight. Yeah. But, you know, I have my Sami Zayn.
Yeah, nice. We have to tag Sami in this. See if he remembers you. See, we get Sami Zayn on here for an episode to talk about some wrestling with us, yo. You know what I mean?
Sammy, it's your good friend Jenn over at National.
Listen. We might be able to get you free upgrades more often.
Granted, I got a Roman Reigns shirt, but you know.
Yeah. So when she asked who's Sami Zayn, you should have showed her the video of him kicking the dog shit out of Roman Reigns. Straight boot to the face in the corner.
No, we can't do that. You
should have. You should have showed him when he flipped the table.
The Tribe of Chiefs still needs to be protected. The Tribal Chief still needs to be protected, so that's what we do.
He is protected. He's protected by the WWE executives. He's protected by the fucking mid-card wrestlers that he surrounds himself with. He's protected by the greatest manager of all time, Paul Heyman.
Shout out to the wise men getting inducted this week.
Shout out, man. Triple H's first ever inductee was named to be Paul E, and that's great. We can't beat that. And it's in Philly. Home of ECW. We can't beat that.
Yeah, it's really great. I'm so really happy for him.
Yeah,
I mean, I wish it wasn't Roman inducting him. I really would have wished it was Brock, but you know.
Listen.
Even
it's WrestleMania
CM Punk
week.
could have did.
It's WrestleMania week. They've been sucking Roman left and right. It's like a fucking bukkake party with this nigga. Like, it's ridiculous.
Don't do that.
They got this scripted ass documentary that just came out. Like, come on, bro. Come on. I ain't never.
That was a scripted ass documentary.
There was some real emotion there when he was talking about his brother, and stuff like that. But when Jimmy was talking about Jay and all of that, there would be no main event, Jay Uso, without Roman Reigns. Get out of here,
he's
bro.
right though. He's right though.
No,
what the fuck were the Usos doing? Listen, Linda.
Okay.
Listen, Linda.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck were the Usos doing prior to joining the Bloodline? Jimmy was out injured. They was barely using Jay. And at one point, they were the pre-show kings. Vince had them niggas on pre-shows defending tag titles. They wasn't doing too much with the Usos, but they wasn't trying to get rid of them.
You right.
So if it wasn't for Roman, if he didn't get into that feud with Roman, if Roman didn't work with him, main event Jay would have never happened. Yeet would have never happened.
Why?
Yeet would have never happened.
You know why main event Jay still had the potential to happen? And I'm not saying it would have. I'm just saying that it had the potential to still be a thing because he's still able to carry it on without any inclusion of the Bloodline. Like, he doesn't go to SmackDown and interfere in matches. Like, Jimmy will come and interfere in Jay's matches, but Jay doesn't require them. Like, Jay, he just ran with Cody. He's doing a lot of things on his own. And when people think of Jay now, they don't even think Bloodline anymore.
But he had to be in the Bloodline for him to get to that point. Had he not been in the Bloodline,
but that's what I'm saying. I'll give it to you maybe. But that's what I'm saying. I'll give it to you maybe it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the Bloodline thing. But the potential was there. If WWE just one day decided, you know what, let's see what Jey Uso got, he would have got there. He'd have got there.
They wasn't even checking for Jay as a solo act.
And they blow it with a lot.
They wasn't checking him. They tried to give Jimmy the solo run.
They did, but you gotta agree, WWE drops the ball on a lot of people they can run some solo things with. They're not doing anything with either one of the Street Profits. If you're not gonna do nothing with the tag team, run one of them on a singles belt. One run of them somewhere. I mean, you got them doing that little 3-way thing with the Final Testament now. You know what I mean? AOP and Karrion Kross, which I really like Karrion
But
Kross.
how long
Another
do you
one
think
they
that's
dropped the
going
ball
to
with.
happen?
I don't know.
You know, Adam Cole exposed them, so
I mean, I
once
like
he did
Karrion
that,
Kross.
they just never looked back.
They never looked back. I like AOP. I don't know, man. WWE seems to have, I mean, obviously they have their favorites. We have our favorites, but there's a lot more they could be doing with a lot of people. Funny shit is, hey, everybody who listen, if you're a good writer and storyteller, I was on LinkedIn the other day, and WWE is hiring for story writers. So they got a whole bunch of they got a whole bunch of openings. So if you got what it takes to write some better shit than these motherfuckers, send in your applications and resumes to fucking WWE, because
I mean, is it really that bad right now?
No, it's good, but it's good with the same people for the last 3-4 years. We're not getting anything new. Like, even with the new people, they're running them on the stupid shit, like the WWE Speed that they debuted today on Twitter. 3-minute matches. Give a fuck about Ricochet fighting fucking Dragon Lee for 3 minutes. That shit don't interest me. I don't care about JD McDonough next week fighting Axiom for 3 minutes. Yeah, Ricochet won with 3 seconds left on the clock. Who wouldn't have predicted that?
So they have a 3-minute clock, and then they have to beat the clock.
You have to beat the clock.
Like a 3-minute
tournament
timer
style. It's one match every week. I don't know how many weeks it's going for, but the winner of the tournament gets the first ever Speed Championship. Now I don't know if it's a trophy or a title. They haven't showed it yet, but it's a tournament.
Well, word on the street is that Ricochet is going to be the one to win it. Word on the street.
I would assume so. They've been doing a lot with him, giving him a lot more screen time. He's in a lot more of the trailers. Like, and as far as, and when I say trailers, I mean like the trucks, the promotional trucks. He's on a lot more of those. Give him a lot more social media screen time. I attribute it to Sam. I think Samantha Irvin is the reason he's getting all of this, because she's the one that kind of blew up on social media, and everybody likes to watch her. So that kind of correlates to them watching him. But yeah, man, I think that Ricochet is getting a lot of spotlight. So you're right. You might be right. He might be the one to win it.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's the word on the street. Did
they
you watch the
Gunther
pizza?
Fucked him up.
Yeah. Did you watch the pizza Philly cheesesteak eating contest yesterday?
No. What the fuck was that involving wrestlers? What the fuck?
Yes, it was.
No, I did not see that.
It was meaty men slapping meats. It was hosted by Big E.
Okay.
It was on Twitter.
The biggest of the meat slappers.
Exactly. It was Omos versus Otis in an eating contest. So that's why I said meaty men slapping meats.
Wow.
He got his wish.
Who won?
I think Omos won.
Omos.
But I didn't watch it.
Look at that.
I heard he won. I
Just
have to really actually watch it.
What the fuck was that shit
You
called?
look it up? Oh boy. It was I think it was a Philadelphia cheesesteak eating contest. Yeah.
Cheesesteak contest. Omos. I don't even know if I spelled any of this shit right. Alright, Omos to face Otis in the Big Eats thing. Who won? Omos versus Otis. I don't want to see the shit. Who won? I'm just saying, you know what? Whoever won, congratulations. I don't know.
I want to say it was Omos that won, though.
Okay. Congratulations, Omos, the Nigerian fucking pizza cheesesteak eater. The Grand Slam meat slapper.
I'm trying to look it up right now, too.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Well, as you look that up, I want to steer away from WWE for a second.
No,
go back
Akira Tozawa won.
What?
Akira Tozawa won.
That's not even close. He's the smallest person in WWE.
Well, he won, apparently.
Shout out to Akira Tozawa. I guess that means I really
have to go back and watch it.
Man's is like 160 pounds. And he won. cheesesteak eating contest. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, shout out to Tozawa, man. No
but
longer a ninja, and he's winning
WWE
contests.
for a sec.
Yeah, I want to talk about the CEO, man. You know I had to go here. I had to talk about the CEO, man. I got to talk about the biggest boss on AEW.
You watch her every week?
I try.
You try? Nah.
I try. I definitely catch every highlight though. I follow her on all.
Oh, I bet you do catch
platforms.
the highlights, but you don't even tune into Dynamite and watch it live in person.
Sometimes I have things to do, man. You know how many kids I have? It's a lot going on around here. More on the way. Never be able to watch wrestling again. I know. I'm the fucking tribal chief. Fucking shit.
Acknowledge me.
Did you just let everybody know?
Listen, I'm just saying. If anybody's the tribal chief, it's fucking me. Okay? So, anyway, back to Mercedes.
Back to Mercedes. I mean, if I'm here for a good time, not a long time was a person, it would be her. Because she already let it be known that she's only there for the money. And eventually
this is true, and you see how much money she got?
I don't know how much she got, but I heard that she got a lot. And I know that there were some people in AEW that was not thrilled. I know there was people in AEW that was not thrilled that she made that statement.
Yeah,
so
she
we'll see how everything plays out.
So her deal is, I don't know how many years or if it's a per year, like renewed every year, but it's just under $5 million. So she's making what Roman Reigns is making. She making what Joe making. Oh no, man. No, he talking all that big money shit to Seth. He ain't even got CEO money, you know what I mean?
But guess what? Her ass is gonna have to be there every week. He don't. She gonna have to work for that $5 million.
No, she gonna be there every week doing exactly what he does. Fucking nothing. Exactly what she been doing the last 2-3 weeks. Nothing. Walking in the ring, talking.
Oh, so she's been doing nothing.
No, she ain't even doing shit.
She ain't even got a feud set up yet?
No, she ain't got nothing going on yet. She should be talking.
She got her debut match this weekend. Watch.
She on her Jade Cargill right now.
Well, Jade Cargill, she hasn't even had a match yet. But imagine your first debut match at WrestleMania. That is fucking sick.
That's like, I think like what TLC's first concert was like Summer Jam. Some shit that's like, it's crazy.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's very crazy. Like, they gotta really be high on her to do some shit like that.
Or maybe not.
But I will say her moves look clean. Her moves were clean on Friday. I'll give her that.
They were. I like that little pose she does at the end. I'm not gonna really do it because that's a little weird, but the little pose she do at the end of that move is nice.
The pin?
Yeah, that's nice.
I'll say she pinning somebody and it's not even a match.
Nah, it wasn't a pin. It was like a little, cool thing.
But do you think this is a one-time thing for her, Bianca, and Naomi? Or do you think that they're going to be
one-time
together?
thing? Nah, it's gonna be a one-time thing because the last time Black girls had a big WrestleMania moment was when she fought Mercedes in the main event. So that was the last time that happened. So they're giving Black women their big WrestleMania moment again, all bundled into one package, and that's gonna be it for that. Then they're gonna go their separate ways, and at that point, at least two of them gonna feud with each other. I see Bianca and Jade doing a little thing going back and forth. I don't really see Naomi being part of that for very long.
No, I think that it's probably going to be Naomi first with Jade. Because they have to save Jade and Bianca for a big pay-per-view.
So then I think it'll be Jade and Nia.
They're not going to rush Jade and Bianca.
I think they're going to bring Jade and Nia.
But they're on two separate shows, so that's not going to happen.
Who knows what happens, what they do, what's going to happen after. Listen, man. I mean, I don't know.
When is the next draft?
I don't know. Who do they ever schedule it, or do they just be like,
"Hey"?
I I mean, we'll see. I guess we're looking at it that way.
They usually do it a
on
couple weeks in advance.
Yeah. They are on a separate show, so we'll see how that works out.
But I think that the three of them are going to be together for a little bit. I do think so. And then eventually, like, it's gonna be tension.
I hope not, because I'm really hoping that Bianca
on her own.
Ooh, it'll be dope if because I always wanted Bianca to go with who's now known as the Pride, Street Fight Profits and Bobby. I wanted her to go with them, but I think
they don't
it'll be
call
dope if Jade
themselves
goes
the
with
Pride.
Them. They do. That's what
they
Bobby
don't call
be
themselves the Pride. No, they don't.
Listen, that's what Bobby be posting on Twitter.
They don't call them that on TV.
You. Whoa, that's what
they don't call them that on TV. Now I gotta look it up. Now I gotta find Bobby Lashley.
Look it up. Look it up.
He was not out here calling these brothers the Pride. The Pride?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. That's what it was. I was surprised too. I didn't like it.
This will be war. We will end this. Hashtag WrestleMania 40.
Hold on, look. Hold on, yeah.
Is it on his Twitter?
Pro Wrestling Fandom. I'm gonna show you right now. Look. Actually, this is an even better one. So I don't know if you can see it. Look at the screen.
No, I can't see it.
All right. Well, it says Montez Ford. Oh, you can't really probably see.
It doesn't show clear. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
so you have to read it out loud.
Okay, so it says it's a thing from one day ago. Cage side seats, pretty reputable wrestling thing. It says Montez Ford eyes revenge as the Pride get their WrestleMania match.
But I'm waiting for one of them to call themselves the Pride.
Well, that's what Bobby's
I know that's what they started off as saying that's what they were going to be called.
WWE posted this. Karrion Kross suggests Montez Ford be the leader of the Pride. That's on WWE's YouTube. That's one of their videos.
How long ago was this?
They're the Pride. This was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Like, I remember them saying that they was going to start calling them the Pride, but I haven't heard no one say it on TV.
That was fucking... They've been a faction for like 6 months.
But I've never heard them call them that on TV. I heard it, like, come up on social media, and then after that was it. Just all right, well, we're going to see. Like we're going to see when they start calling them that. And then it just never rolled, and, like, it just never happened.
Everybody else is still calling them that. That cage side seats was one day ago.
I'm not calling them that.
Well, you're going to call them that. You're going to call them that. If you're going to call Roman Reigns the tribal chief, you're going to respect them and call them the Pride. It's African. They're black. Respect it.
You know, I would think that, but the first thing when I hear Pride is
that's
the celebration
in
June.
That's the problem,
and that is the problem. You know?
Like,
no disrespect to that community. Shout out to them, but when I hear the Pride, that's what I'm thinking, and I think that's probably why they stopped calling them that, or never called them that on live television.
That could be it. I don't know why. I'm not sure if they made up that name or if WWE assigned them that name, and that's why they don't use it, because they're just like, nah, we don't like that shit, and they're just gonna come out with something else. I don't know. But what I will say is that they need to hurry the fuck up and start doing something, because
not Lars Sullivan on my television screen right now.
Whoa, what the fuck are you watching? Whoa, hold up, Jen. Hold up.
Tony's watching.
You just made the list.
Watching NXT Takeover. Is this the North American ladder match? Yeah, the North American title ladder match, and Lars Sullivan was in that match. Don't worry, I'm not watching his other.
They haven't scrubbed him from the archives yet?
No, they have not. He's still in the archives.
They're going to blur Vincent Kennedy fucking McMahon's face on my WWE 2K game that I paid good money for. But they're going to still show Lars Sullivan?
Hey, can we talk about how old girl wrote that love letter to Vince?
Listen, ladies love cool Vince. I don't know, like, why people thought that he wasn't just pulling them. So Brocky he was at like 70. Come on, son. Come on.
Because it's like he did all of this. He was supposed to give her money, And he didn't give it up. So she took the next
He gave her enough. Not that I'm saying that he should have been paying.
He owed her $3 million. He owes her $3 million. Bitch better have my money.
Owes is a strong word.
Bitch better have my money.
Owes is a really strong word.
He was supposed to pay her $3 million. And he wasn't trying to give it up.
For what?
So she went the legal route.
She's not worth $3 million. She liked it. She liked it.
Shitslows and all of that. Like,
no, you see Paige filing suits. She had fucking Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods at the same time. They be all right. It happens.
That's nasty.
Listen,
I ain't got no words.
It happens. These young chicks want to fuck the old niggas. They'll drop their standards and consent to it, right? And then they want to sue because they ain't get what they thought they was gonna get, like Stormy Daniels and such. Like, come on, man. Stop it. You tried to play the nigga and you got played. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry it happened to you.
Stormy Daniels, because sis got paid. And then the other one what she got, like...
Jeannie Carroll?
She got paid.
That fucking lady?
Yes.
I don't even believe she ever met paid. Donald.
But, we're not going to talk... Well, I need Donald to talk about me a couple of times so I can have the same defense.
Yo, I mean,
but we're not going to get into politics.
Maybe next time it won't be Sami Zayn that you run into. Maybe you run into
I promise you that man's never picking up a car. Don Dollars is not picking up a car. That man got Secret Service for the rest of his life.
Hilarious.
I fully guarantee that he will not be there.
He's in a rush. He needs to stop at National.
We will not be...
When you go back to work, let's see if he has an account. Just to see. Speaking of Don, I want to swing over to something that sounds similar. So we're going to swing over to Dom. Dirty Dom? Yeah.
I love how they swindled another match with him and his daddy at WrestleMania. We didn't need it.
First of all, that's pre-show fucking caliber if I ever seen it. Okay. Number one, none of it makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about
they
Mexico
don't do pre-show
fighting
matches
Mexico
anymore.
No, I feel you, but it's bullshit, and I don't care about none of it, and none of us do. Okay, Dom is a judgment.
Why the fuck is Dragon Lee in this match?
Why the fuck is he teaming up with these niggas? Because Dragon Lee is LWO now,
right? And the judge. But who invited him in? Why couldn't Carlito be in that match?
Ray invited him in when he was in his corner back down in NXT when Dragon Lee fought Dom
last year. So it took him a year to decide he wanted to join the LWO?
Ray got injured like 7 times since then. Nigga needed to be healthy to introduce him to run
Carlito.
He had to be healthy to run a storyline.
Mexican?
I had to Google it. He is. I thought he was Chinese.
He is?
Asian of some sort. Yeah, he's Mexican.
I thought he was just white.
I thought man was Asian of some sort. Like Dragon Lee, like Asians with dragons, and Lee. Bruce Lee.
Yeah. Bruce
My
Lee.
bad for being like stereotyping. Thought man's was Asian. He's not. So, but we really don't care about this match.
If there's any wrestler that Tony hates, listen, if there's any wrestler that Tony hates, it's Dragon Lee. He gets so mad every time that man's music plays.
They should have JBL referee this match.
It's crazy.
JBL should referee this. Should be a Border Patrol match. Because what the fuck, bro?
A Border Patrol match? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Listen.
That's
they should
crazy.
be on location like they used to do. Had just be fighting on the border. Oh, I'm going to get canceled like a motherfucker.
But yeah, that match really is not needed. That match is not needed at all.
Not at all.
Excuse me, I had a hiccup.
At all.
Like, it's not needed. If there was a pre-show match, it should have been that. But I think they just have a contract where Rey Mysterio has to be at WrestleMania if he's not injured. So here we go.
You know, I really don't understand why the fuck they're teaming up a Judgment Day member with another faction member. They're not even the same faction. I don't get it. Like this is. I feel this is forced,
Dom
man.
Stay? It's very
what
forced.
happens here? What happens here?
Right.
Speaking of Judgment Day,
when
the fuck is Damian gonna fucking? When is Damian Priest gonna cash the fuck in? This is getting ridiculous.
His time is ticking, though.
His time is
It's
ticking.
about to be a year.
Time's ticking. Time's ticking. It's about to be in what, like 2 months? I think like May, June, some shit like that.
Hurry up.
Is Money in the Bank? Hey man,
I think, yeah.
he better because I don't see like the way things are going. I don't see any reason they would allow him to cash in at like WrestleMania and win.
He was going to win. I think Drew's finally
If
going
he
to have his
cashes in
moment.
on Drew, if he cashes in on Drew, it ruins everything that they've been building up with Drew and CM Punk.
You don't have to have a belt for him to feud with Drew when he comes back.
I mean,
because with them two, it's not about a belt.
It's not about a belt, but it was about the WrestleMania moment. And if the WrestleMania moment is to win a belt, and then when you guys fight each other, neither one of you have the belt, fuck you care about that WrestleMania moment for?
Moment, period. Like, he couldn't go because of Drew. So now he just got to whip his ass
he's going to be there.
For retribution.
I hope CM Punk interferes in that match, helps Seth win, and then takes the belt from Seth. Seth need to go.
We have a Pepsi spot again. Like, I need CM Punk to have his cup of Pepsi at the commentators table. The same way John Cena knocked it down years ago. I need that moment to happen again. I need Drew to knock over his cup of Pepsi.
Listen, if Drew knocks over his Pepsi, he's going to sleep. That's all that's happening. That's what's happening. Drew knock over the Pepsi, he's going to sleep.
Have you?
And I can't wait.
Did you watch the MMA Hour interview?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched clips of it. I didn't have time to sit down and watch the whole thing, but I did watch like at least 30 to 40 minutes worth of clips from the shit.
Interview?
I enjoyed it.
Like I told you yesterday, you know, how he ended up at Raw last May was really because of Bayley. I guess he wanted to see that ass in person. And, you know, he was like, he went there, he saw old friends, and I mean, AJ's ass has nothing on Bayley's.
No, it doesn't at all.
I'm not
I mean, most of the WWE females have nothing on Bayley. Not to throw shade, but I'm just saying, like, it is what it is.
He saw a few old friends. He saw The Miz, and I forgot who else he said, but basically the OGs. And you know, he saw Triple H. You know, they spoke briefly, and then he was like, that Triple H got a call, and it was just like, yo, he got to go. Vince kicked him out. Vince, who was always on TV talking about, oh, if CM Punk ever wants to come back, he's welcome to. So how you the one that kicked him out?
Because Vince is a liar. He told the bitch he was going to give her $3 million. He did not give it to her, okay? We already established this.
True.
You can't trust this motherfucker, okay?
Okay, I'll give you that.
You can't trust nothing that come out that McMahon's mouth. He's a liar.
You're right.
Man's called Triple H a rapist after legally marrying his daughter.
Come on,
challenged God to a
rapist.
match. Bruh. The wild
Vince
Vince
has
has done the wildest things.
Do-rag Vince.
Do-rag Vince. What up, my nigga?
Yeah. Wild times.
Yo, bro. Wild stuff.
Wild times.
Wild stuff. But
that man is unhinged.
We enjoyed him.
And
what's funny is nobody was calling for canceling anything at that time. The people who didn't like it were like, oh, that was not good. That wasn't cool. And the people who did like it were like, oh, that shit was funny as hell. Do-rag Vince, the strut with the do-rag was just one of the greatest combinations ever. Like, I don't know many that could be better than that.
If once we stop drinking whole milk. And it started making sense to me because people drink almond milk, oat milk, soy milk. And now it's just like everyone's so sensitive and triggered.
I'm going to take offense to that because I'm a motherfucking almond milk drinker. God damn it.
You fall into that category.
I ain't triggered by nothing but them bitch ass bloodliners.
They call you out for the what is it, hypocrisy?
The hip hop that I am? Yeah, sure, why not?
It's on here months ago complaining about how the Bloodline had a 40-minute segment on TV When I told you the other day, Dwayne took 35 minutes. He was like, you love to see it. Dwayne is part of the bloodline. The bloodline was in the ring with him.
No, he's not. I mean, he is, but he's not.
Yes,
Listen,
they were.
He is. No, so Dwayne is, but he's not. So it's hard to place Dwayne because you can only have one leader, right? But Dwayne, like as we saw him on Monday, Roman acknowledges Dwayne as having leadership. He said it himself. That's what a leader does. But he's also acknowledged as the head of the table, Roman. So you can't be the head of the table and this person be the leader. What the fuck is he the leader of if you're the head of the table?
No, he was.
So I don't understand Dwayne's place.
Tribal chief.
So that's what I'm saying. If you're the tribal chief, that's cool. I guess because they are from two different sides of the family.
Where did he go?
They're from two different sides of the family, so they could be equals.
Where did he go?
Oh, we had a connection error. That's fine.
Really weird on here.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Just like we blame Jen for us not being on air for a while, we're gonna blame Jen for that too. I don't know what happened, but we're just gonna blame her for that. I don't know. Today's put the blame on Jen Day. Today's put the blame on Jen because you're a tribal member. This is the responsibility you take on. Okay.
You're a hater. You're just a hater.
I don't like. I'm gonna need you to lean a little closer to the camera because I don't like how Roman is staring at me right now. I don't think I
will. I think Roman.
I don't like how Roman stared at me right now.
I like my tribal chief in my view. As a matter of fact.
I'm not a fan of it. That's crazy. Man, she didn't expose more of this man's chest assist to me.
Than my own.
It's terrible. It's crazy.
I expose his chest more than I expose my own chest around here, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeez Louise.
Even though somebody requested that I showed more.
Oh yeah, we did get requests. We was like, oh, she needs to be more of a diva. Get the sable going.
Next episode.
Nah, get that sable going.
Episode.
That's crazy.
But today I had to represent. I had to represent today. Next episode.
On the next episode.
Have
Y'all
you watched
heard
the
that?
Bray Wyatt documentary yet?
No, so I want to so bad, but I'm saving it for Friday.
Why would you watch it Friday?
Because I want to start off my WrestleMania. I want to start off my WrestleMania weekend with that.
To be sad? I've heard a lot of Roman cry from this.
I watched a lot of documentaries. I'm not going to lie. The only one that almost made me cry was Andre the Giant's. That was a sad one.
I guess.
It was like just like him being alone and being sick and dying in a hotel room by himself. And like, it was just really sad.
It happens.
Like, I don't know, man. It does.
People
does. But he wasn't like one of the ones. He wasn't the ones that died from like ODing on drugs in his hotel room. He just, he's just a good guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Andre the Giant, man. Even though some people over here are haters.
I'm just saying, I don't see what she was so like. I'm about to cry for. But I also didn't watch the documentary, so I can't say.
See?
But you got know how they put it
together. You don't know how they put it together.
Whatever. All I know is I actually had plans to watch it today with Tony, and I told him I had to put the plan on hold because I had to record with you.
Nice. What? Man's put her plans on hold for your boy. I appreciate that. So we're gonna give one of these for that. I appreciate that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, no. So I need some predictions. I need some WrestleMania predictions.
Okay. Do you have the card out already?
Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up on this handy dandy iPhone.
Because I didn't know whether or not we was gonna have time by the end of the week to do a whole card prediction post. What are you doing for WrestleMania? Are you just sitting in a house and watching?
So, I was gonna sit in the house like I usually do and never miss a WrestleMania. But your boy, unfortunately, has obligations on night one. So.
I took the whole weekend off. Fuck that.
I gotta go to a baby
Fuck
shower.
that. I mean, if it ain't
I
your
gotta go to
own,
Wally's
then...
baby shower.
Oh, yeah,
So
you
I
gotta
have to
be
go.
there then.
I
Yeah.
have to go. So I don't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? So I have to go.
Yeah.
So I will be.
Man's is really
I will
like...
be there for
he's
that.
like your brother for real.
Yeah. So I don't have a choice in that matter. But I will be trying to watch it while I'm there on my phone.
Did he not know it was WrestleMania?
In between.
Did he not know it was WrestleMania?
Like, people don't. That's what I said. I'm like, yo, you lucky I love you, bro, because I ain't missed a WrestleMania in decades. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
right.
You know what's crazy is that, and this is gonna sound like I have my priorities mixed up, but I was like, there was a year where I was like many years ago, I was like in a homeless shelter, and I still went to WrestleMania that year.
Was that the one using the Hulk Hogan jacket?
So that was the one when I was in the Ric Flair jacket. Yep, that was the Ric Flair jacket. That was that was the Ric Flair jacket. Oh, you remember that jacket? I wore that jacket the other day for the first time since then, actually.
Jesus Christ!
But best believe for this baby shower, I'm wearing my HBK jacket. It's WrestleMania weekend. He gonna have to deal with it. I'm wearing it.
Okay, I don't. Your HBK?
Yeah, I'm wearing my HBK jacket for the baby shower. It's WrestleMania weekend. Wearing my HBK jacket. If he doesn't like it, you kick me out.
They're just trying to find a reason to go home and watch WrestleMania.
Bro, I'll pull up over on the side of the road. We will sit in that car because I won't make it home before WrestleMania's over. We'll sit in that car and we will watch WrestleMania on the phone.
I'm dead.
Listen, man.
I'm dead.
I didn't I was supposed to pull this damn card up. That's what the hell I was supposed to be doing. I'm over here talking about baby showers.
Yeah.
All right. Full match card. Let's start off with night one. Let's go with Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominik. Who you got for that? Not that it matters, but who you got?
I feel there's no reason for Rey Mysterio to win, and hopefully he's doing this to put his son over. So, you know, the logic in me would say Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, but my personal preference, I'm going to go with Santos and Dominik.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same. I like Santos Escobar. He's my favorite one out of everybody in this match, honestly. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
Next match we have. I'm gonna call them Black Girl Magic because I don't know another thing. I don't want to say all their names. Against Damage Control.
Everybody's called them Black Girl Magic. My money's definitely on Black Girl Magic.
Okay.
Definitely them over Damage Control. Hopefully this leads to some sort of feud with either Bianca and Naomi against Asuka and Kairi, or Jade and Bianca. If somebody in there, please take the typos off of Kairi and Asuka. Nothing against them. That would be pretty cool. You know, I'm rooting for everybody Black. And you know, that would be Bianca's Grand Slam. So hopefully
that would be nice.
Fingers crossed.
That would be nice. Yeah, let's go for that. I definitely want them to win on for several reasons. But Bianca getting her Grand Slam, I didn't even realize that would be a Grand Slam. That might be my main reason for it now. All right, next match we got six-pack ladder match.
But I want the Awesome Truth to win. R-Truth deserves a belt.
You're right, and I think they are going to win. But so this is what I think is going to happen, because Michael Cole made it a point to say that the match is not over until both tag team titles are taken down. So I think they're going to split them up.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under.
Really? I guess. Yeah.
Only reason why I say Theory and Waller is because they're getting so much social media like press right now. Like they're everywhere with this shit. They're beefing with this dude with Joey Swole, and it's a whole fucking lot of shit that they got going on radio and stuff. So for them to be having that much press over DIY, New Day, everybody else, I think that they're gonna get the belts.
Okay, I suppose, yeah.
But Austin Truth, definitely Austin Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth deserves a belt. He's never going to be world champion, so at least give him the tag titles.
Bro, my man was the fucking 24/7 champion 82 times.
Okay.
That's a record.
Okay.
He's held more titles than anybody in history.
It is, but...
The fuck?
That was Vince's idea.
It's in the record books. It counts.
You're right.
Is the most winningest champion in history.
Jesus. I ain't got no words.
It is what it is.
I ain't got no words. It is
what it is. All right. So,
what's the next match?
Who do you think becomes the warden of the Uso Penitentiary? Who takes it over?
I think Jay got this one. I don't see Jimmy winning, especially winning clean. It's too hot for Jay.
I think Jimmy has to win.
So
I think Jimmy has to win.
He has to, but he's not going to. And I hate that they never brought Rikishi into any of this.
So does Rikishi be acting like a little bitch on social media, bro? He be pissing me off on X. I don't even want to talk about Rikishi as. Only thing I like about Rikishi is that he got that stinky face popping, and we got to see Rhea do that the other day. It's the only thing I like about Rikishi. Anyway.
Oh God.
Listen, man, I'm a male wrestling fan. This is how we think. Anyway, I think Jimmy has to win because if he doesn't, one, there's no more point to the brothers beefing at all. Like, you didn't beat Jimmy, it's over now. Like, what's the point at this point? Like, whatever.
I mean, they're in two separate shows, so
they are. But Jimmy keeps interjecting himself in all of Jay's matches on Raw. So at that point, now he beats you. Now what's the point of keep coming back?
Yeah, but once it's over,
you know what I'm saying? So, but now,
right?
I don't think it's gonna be over. I think Jimmy wins, and even if it's dirty, like whether it's a dirty or a clean win, I think Jimmy wins. And then from there, they develop this back and forth where each one of them keeps showing up on SmackDown and Raw. Where they keep bouncing back and forth. Because we're getting that with the Bloodline already on SmackDown and Raw.
Drag it that long. I don't think they're going to drag it that long. I think this was like a one-time WrestleMania dream match.
I don't see what else you do with Jimmy then. Like, get rid of him. At that point, cut him. Cut him. You're wasting money. You're wasting our screen time. Cut him.
Cut Jimmy before Solo?
Solo has more matches than Jimmy. We don't even get Jimmy in matches.
Does
cut
he?
him.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Jimmy Uso match in a long time.
We seen Solo Sikoa dominate John Cena. Never seen Jimmy fucking Uso dominate anybody. He probably don't even dominate Naomi. I'm pretty sure she wears the pants. And they glow.
God. I just had a vision.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No.
You had the vision too?
Moving on.
You feeling the glow?
Bro. Intercontinental Championship.
I'm just saying.
Gunther.
You know where I'm going with this. I know where you're going with this.
I know where you're going with it. I know where you're going with it.
Intercontinental Championship reign continues.
Damn, we was trying to get Sammy on the show, and now this.
Look, I like Sammy.
Ruined our chances.
But I don't want him to end Gunther's reign. I don't see it.
Somebody has to.
Ilya Dragunov. I feel like that Ilya Dragunov is the only person that I want to see end Gunther's title reign. Nobody else. No Sammy, no Chad Gable, no whoever.
You think?
Not even the
you think they
in,
bring Ilya
Imperium.
up to Raw?
Eventually, he's not gonna stay in NXT forever.
Yeah, but you think they bring him up and give him that? Like, give the straight off rip, let him take the IC? Let him end a historic run?
You know him, Gunther, he ended a historic run in NXT.
I know, but it was good. It was good there, and it was believable. I don't see him jumping
So you
straight
trying
up
to say it's not
to the
believable
main
now?
roster. Nah, not after the fucking run Gunther's had. Ilya's done got injured in that time, got his ass
Gunther
beat by
had a
Braun
run.
Breaker.
Where's
Not
Braun
this type of run.
Breaker? Why he ain't got a WrestleMania? Look, this kid just turned around real fast. Braun.
So Braun, they're putting together really good video packages for him, and it's like, for me, I think they're bringing him up to SmackDown soon. Him, Braun, Mello, and Trick.
Well, he
to
had
me,
that
all
one
going
match
to SmackDown
on SmackDown.
soon. Yeah. I
He
think they're
had
all
that
going
one
to
match
be
already on
main
SmackDown as his
guys.
debut.
Hmm? Yeah, but
I don't
then
think
ever since then he's been back on NXT.
SmackDown just yet.
I think they
By
have
the end
this,
of the year,
like
Trick
they
may
said,
be getting called up.
like they said, they're gonna be the have that PLE match at WrestleMania weekend, and from there it's gonna showcase their amazing skills, and then they get called up permanently. Because that's why
Mello and
NXT has
Braun?
NXT Level Up. No, Mello and Trick.
Not
They're gonna
yet.
have
I
that
don't
great
think Trick is
match
gonna get called up
WrestleMania
yet.
weekend. I think so. I think it's time for him. He's getting older. He has to. We gonna call him up when he's 40?
He's not even 30. He's not even 30 yet.
Them niggas is getting old. Let me see how old Trick is. The nigga looks 30. Let me see how old Trick
Trick
is.
Williams is not even 30.
How old is Trick Williams?
He's
How
still
old
in
is
his
he?
20s.
I mean, he might be. Might be like 29.
Probably like 29. Yeah. He's still young. And I only know that because, like,
He's 30.
my cousin knows
Well,
his
he'll be 30.
fiance.
Oh, his birthday is the same week as mine. May 20. His birthday is May 26th. He'll be 30. That's what I'm saying. You gotta
He has
call
the
him
same
up
birthday as
now.
Roman
What, you gonna
Reigns.
wait? You gonna wait till the nigga's 30 in his
He
mid
got the
30s?
same birthday as Roman Reigns.
Look at that.
Mid 30s is crazy.
Who would give a fuck?
Or is it Seth Rollins? One of them has that same birthday. It's either Roman or Seth. Roman might be May
Nobody cares when
25th.
Roman's birthday.
Let's look it up.
Roman's birthday. Bro, nobody even knows Roman's birthday. He
He a
probably lies about
Gemini.
that all the time.
He is Gemini, just like you. Disgusting.
I mean, that's the only thing he got going for him. The only thing.
Oh no, he has the same birthday as Seth Rollins. Roman is May 25th. I think Seth Rollins is May 26th.
Oh,
Somebody's
Roman has
May
the same one as
26th.
Wally. Wally got the same one as Roman. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. So you got Gunther.
I didn't know
you got
Wally
Gunther.
was a
I got
Gemini.
Gunther. Yeah, he is.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think that.
So we pretty much. What you think?
So far, we're on the same page.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we've got the Women's World Championship: Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. That's night one. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have thought that would have been
My money. What?
I would have thought that I would have thought Rhea and Becky would be more important than fucking Bayley and Io.
Bayley won the Royal Rumble. The least they can do is give her night two. They did absolutely nothing with her feud.
I mean, I guess they did absolutely nothing with Io as champion. Why is
she has some bangers. She has some good matches. She won clean a lot.
She's great. She's nice. Don't get me wrong. She's nice. She just had no story. Like, her entire championship run story was a damage control story.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that my prediction, I'm not betting against Mommy. And I logically,
no.
Personally, I'm not going against Mommy. I don't want Becky Lynch to win. She doesn't need it.
No.
She wins, and then what?
She doesn't.
Now we got to hear her being a man
sick
again?
of her.
No.
I'm sick of Becky Lynch. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of how she's the new. Every time Charlotte Flair is gone, Becky Lynch is the new Charlotte Flair. She gets all the screen time.
Especially this time.
She doesn't even have to win a match to become a championship contender. Especially this time. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've pretty much agreed for the first time ever about an entire match card, night one. Now. Oh, wait. We got one more match, obviously. The Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth. Main event.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Diverting to your boy. All right. So.
Doing a drum roll.
Rock and Roman are going to win this.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would say The Rock and Roman, only due to the fact that The Rock is in the match and he hasn't had a match in years. I think that would be the only reason why. But the way Cody been getting his ass beat for the last couple weeks, ain't no way that he gonna lose on Saturday. And then
He's
that
gonna
gives
win
him
Sunday.
the chance to finally have Roman one-on-one.
He's gonna win if on Sunday. He loses Saturday to win Sunday. Bloodline rules.
So you think
It's
he's
gonna
gonna go
crazy.
into Bloodline rules on Sunday?
Hell yeah. And it's gonna be and it makes it even better because now it's Cody against all odds. Cody against everything. Solo, Jimmy, The Rock's gonna jump in. And there's so many things that they're like alluding to. Where you got the promotional trailers with John Cena and Stone Cold on them for what? Why is Stone? What is that for? That's weird. Okay. You still got Damian Priest too. What if Damian runs in on that? Who knows? I'm not saying he'll cash in and pin anybody in that match. What if he runs in on that? What if he runs in on that and causes something to happen, and Roman loses his belt? Or what if he runs in on that and he's the one that gets pinned? He's the one that gets pinned. And that's how Roman keeps his belt. I don't see Roman pinning or submitting Cody Rhodes night 2. It does not fucking happen. It does not fucking happen.
You don't think so?
And if it's bloodline rules, there's no disqualification or count out.
Yeah, anything
so short
goes.
of beating Cody unconscious, there's no way that Roman wins that match. I don't see it happening.
Don't call that. I don't know how it's gonna end. I know it's gonna be a lot of fuckery in that match, though.
My biggest thought is that if Bloodline does lose night 1, or actually fuck that, even if they win night 1, I think Rock may be a reason that Roman loses the title.
Yeah.
It may be a situation where he.
But at this point, do we really need The Rock versus Roman?
Yes, Roman needs The Rock versus Roman.
Do we need it at this point?
We have Roman fatigue. Like how niggas got COVID fatigue. You know what I'm saying? We got Roman fatigue, bruh. Okay? Niggas is tired. We rained out. Okay? And niggas' arms is hurting.
Right,
Niggas
but
can't do this no more.
If Roman loses, I'm fine with him taking time off. Take the time off.
He can take years off. He can take all the time off.
Let everybody else. No, not all the time.
He can go away.
Come back in the summer. Yeah. Come back in the summer. Like, I'm honestly
come back for tribute,
I would
tribute
rather
to the troops.
Oh, he's not John Cena. That's a John Cena name.
Might as well be.
But no, I would rather see The Rock and Cody build up, at least until SummerSlam. I'm invested in this.
I don't think The Rock's going to be able to run with Cody. I don't think The Rock can run with Cody. Cody's hyper athletic. The Rock is just muscle. I don't think The Rock has the stamina. I don't think he can run with Cody. Roman can barely run with Cody. That motherfucker be damn near about to throw up after his matches. I don't think The Rock can run with Cody.
Why you said it like he's like Brock, bro? Don't do that.
Yo, I'm just saying because he has the illness.
And he would turn mad red like 5 minutes into a match.
He would, but Brock is super heavy. That nigga's like 280. That nigga's heavy as fuck. It's a lot of muscle to pull around. Roman ain't that big no more. Roman ain't that big no more. It's just him.
He's been losing weight. I hope he's not sick again.
So, I mean, his sickness, it always, like, just the medication that he takes is always gonna like affect his body and shit and like make him tired. So he's never gonna be able to work out like he used to. But that's another thing. Like in the match, that shit starts to take a toll. You know what I mean? All of that, the leukemia and everything, it starts to really, really fucking deteriorate your stamina and shit. So I don't like I said, I don't see The Rock being able to run with Cody all the way until SummerSlam, especially not in matches. Maybe on the mic or some like run-ins or some backstage beatdowns, I guess, like we've been getting.
Yeah, like they have the match at SummerSlam. They get a match at SummerSlam. Dwayne, you got plenty of time to, get yourself together.
Dwayne gonna have to go talk to whoever the fuck Randy and John Cena been talking to, because they stay in shape no matter how much time they be injured or miss out the ring. They always come back and fucking peak performance. So I don't know. I don't know how many calisthenics The Rock do. I don't know how much jogging he does. He lifts hella weights. I see, it's clear, but
absolutely.
I just want to see him get hit with a crossroads about 3 times in a row. I'm not even Cody Rhodes.
And it's crazy how we talked about all this. It's crazy how we talked about all this and not once have we mentioned Seth.
The workhorse champ, and it's crazy because like it shows you that, like, I don't know, man. It ain't what you know, is who you know. Like, it ain't what you do, is who you do. Because Roman doing somebody. He back there, he might have been fucking with Vince or something. Because that motherfucker don't be there enough to have this much promotion, man. Seth is there every week in and week out, wearing his wife's clothes.
Cody's there week in, week out. And Cody gets the shine. Bro, Seth is Seth. He's not going to be that caliber of where they're putting Cody and where Roman is at now. Sadly, he's not.
You know what Seth needs to do?
He's worked
Seth
his
needs to
ass
turn
off
heel.
for the past year. Everybody, I love how wrestling fans always say that when something ain't working out for their favorites. Well, they just need to turn heel.
No, Seth is not one of my favorites, and I only say Seth needs to turn heel because it goes good with what's happening right now. He's the workhorse champion. He fights every month. He's having fucking title matches on Raw, then 6 days later at a PLE, then the next night again on Raw. Like, he's doing all of this shit, and nobody appreciates it. So that should be his heel turn. Like, I'm doing this for you. My back is fucked up. I do all of this shit. I miss time with my daughter. For you motherfuckers, and y'all don't even appreciate me. You gave all the shine.
So what you're saying is he's gonna be the reason Cody loses.
Oh hell yeah! Did you see the face he made when well, I think he's gonna turn heel. He's gonna be the reason Cody loses because he's gonna turn heel on Jey Uso. I believe. I think he's gonna fuck over Jey Uso.
You think he's gonna turn heel on Jey?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
That's far-fetched.
So, and this is why I say it, because the other day when Jey Uso was going out to the ring, him and Seth had this little moment in Gorilla. For what? Why show these two having a little interaction in Gorilla? And then he's like, Seth's hyping him up, like, yeah, go out there, get him. He's like, yeet, yeet, all that dumb shit. And when Jey turns around and goes out the door, Seth turns around, looks at the camera, and his smile goes to like a real like a contempt ass smirk, like he was just faking it the whole time. He was just fucking.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in Brooklyn?
Yeah. And they made sure for the camera to fade out at that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into
check that out
because I don't remember that. But then I was also on the phone. Who was on the phone with that night? I was on the phone with somebody that night when Raw was on. So there was like, I was watching, but I wasn't paying attention, if that makes sense. I was on the phone with my cousin.
There was things you could miss. There was a lot going on Raw. That fucking Lil Wayne was there. There was a lot happening. It was easy to miss things.
Tonchi.
Lil Tone performing at Mania. Thank goodness it's him and not fucking Meek Mill.
Meek Mill's performing too.
Better not be Mill. Oh my god, is he actually performing?
I think so.
I thought he just did that little commercial segment.
Like he...
Yeah, I thought that was just a promo because it's in Philly. I hope he's not performing.
Oh, is this from the other day? It says, "What does Seth Rollins know?" I'm gonna look this up later. You might be on the side.
Check that out.
Yeet.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeet.
No yeet. All right. So
Let's go to that Sunday card.
we've discussed that.
Oh wait,
Now
well we never
Sunday.
really said who's winning. Well, no, we did. My bad.
I think Rock and Roman.
That's
I think
one
Rock and
match
Roman.
that we
You
disagreed
think
on.
Cody and Seth though, right? Yeah.
I do.
And it's
See
sick.
Cody.
It's sick because we're disagreeing because I'm agreeing that your team is gonna win and you're disagreeing with me. And it's the one time. What? What is the world? What is going on in the world?
I don't know. I'm torn on that.
You know what? This is what happens when you're I ain't even gonna say it. Anyway.
I
night
might
2.
change. I don't know. I might change my mind. I don't know yet. Get back to me on that match by the end of this episode.
All right, we're gonna circle back to that after we go through the second night card and we discuss the championship match. All right.
Okay.
Opening match, from what it seems, the Pride versus the Final Testament.
It's WrestleMania. The Street Profits done had a pretty good record, and I think it continues. My money's gonna be on the Pride. I don't believe I just called these niggas the Pride.
You did. I want them to win, but I think Final Testament is gonna win. I think FT is gonna win, man.
I think the Final Testament is gonna win. Interesting.
Yeah, and I think it's a Karrion Kross pinning Antonio Dawkins situation. I don't see Bobby
Who the
or
fuck
Montez.
is Antonio
Dawkins. I don't know. Angelo Dawkins. That's exactly how much he's gonna get pinned because niggas don't even know his first name. I don't see Bobby or Montez getting pinned at WrestleMania, but I can see Angelo Dawkins getting pinned at WrestleMania. And Karrion Kross needs a win.
When you say like that, it does make sense to me. But I'm still gonna stand on the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley.
I respect it. I see how you went back and didn't call him the Pride again. That's cool. So LA Knight, AJ Styles. Another match I could go without, but we'll take it.
Yeah, low key, I could go without this match too, but I think LA Knight is gonna have his WrestleMania moment, which sucks because I don't remember AJ Styles winning at WrestleMania except for when he fought Shinsuke Nakamura. Am I wrong?
I don't recall either. Ooh,
he didn't beat The Undertaker.
AJ Styles. No, he lost that match. Huh.
He didn't lose to Shinsuke Nakamura in that match, did he?
No, he lost to The Undertaker.
Yeah, he lost to The Undertaker.
Yeah, he lost to The Undertaker.
And I don't remember any WrestleMania match after that.
Mans has had 7 WrestleMania matches. He's 4-3.
Oh.
He fought Chris Jericho in 2016. Chris Jericho won.
Yeah.
He fought Shane McMahon in 2017. AJ won.
Why do I not remember him as Shane McMahon? You remember AJ Styles and Shane McMahon fighting at WrestleMania? I don't remember that.
That was a good match.
It was a good match, for real? Tony said it was a good match. I don't remember that.
I remember because I was there.
Oh, well, you was there, so you have your reason.
AJ, he fought Shinsuke. He beat Shinsuke. He fought Randy.
That's the only match I remember him winning at WrestleMania. I don't remember him fighting Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He beat Randy that next year. He fought Undertaker and lost.
Of course.
He had a tag team match, him and Omos versus the New Day. He won that. And then his last match at WrestleMania was against Edge, and he lost that.
Why don't I remember him fighting Edge at WrestleMania?
This was in 2022. This was Edge's last Mania?
In 2022, AJ Styles fought Edge at WrestleMania?
Oh, on this day, Sunday, April 3rd.
April 3rd.
2022.
Okay.
Look at that. Today's my son's birthday. Shout out to my son. He turned 18 today.
Oh, an 18-year-old. Happy birthday to your son. Welcome to the parents of the 18-year-old club.
Yeah, bro. I'm in the parents of the 18-year-olds who are parents club.
I mean, I'm not trying to get into that club.
No, come on. The water's fine. We're accepting new members. We have jackets.
The water's not fine on that side. I don't want jackets. I don't want anything of my 18-year-old having a kid at 18. I'm good.
We
he don't even want that life. So merch is you got merch on that side? No, I'm good. Nah.
All right, so who you got? LA Knight or AJ Styles?
That.
I got LA Knight. Yeah, congratulations, Karan, man. Shout out to you, Karan. LA Knight, good. I got LA Knight.
Yeah, shout out to you.
U.S. Championship, triple threat. Logan Paul, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. Randy better win. If RKO doesn't win this, I'm just going to be fed up with WWE.
I would think Randy Orton would win. I honestly thought the first U.S. title defense that Logan Paul had, he was going to lose. And he hasn't. He's held his belt longer than I thought he was going to.
He fights less than Roman.
Right. But I also think that they use him for that belt for like promotional purposes.
Oh, yeah.
And for the Prime. Did you see that C4 is now the official energy drink of WWE? How does that work with the Prime deal?
So Prime might just have sponsorship, like PLE sponsorships. It might not be their main endorser. They might just have like the Prime logo in the ring and shit like that. It might just be like one of their sponsorships, but not their main one.
So we're really gonna have all the WrestleMania with a Prime bottle in the ring?
Bro, this shit's about to be like WCW. Remember Halloween Havoc would have fucking Slim Jim logos in the ring and shit?
I don't know how to feel about that yet. Maybe like on the side, like remember how they had the Cinnamon Toast Crunch thing on the ring, like on the apron part or whatever, like on the sides?
That would be all right.
Maybe they could do the Prime thing that way. But not
put them on the turnbuckle pads
in the middle of the ring.
That's what I'm saying. Put them on the turnbuckle pads or something. I could take that. But like a big ass Prime bottle in the middle of the ring is gonna be
crazy.
Or even if it's just a Prime logo would be cool. Like just write Prime. That's okay. But don't fucking have the big ass bottle of Prime in the middle of the ring. Nobody want to see that shit.
And it's like the red, white, blue one, right?
Yeah, that shit is ugly. Hopefully, and if they do the Prime bottle, hopefully they change the flavor every PLE. Hopefully we get a different one. Like each match, that'd be crazy. All right, so who you got?
Because they have enough flavors now for that.
They got mad flavors.
I think Randy may win.
I hope Randy wins. I'm going Randy. I'm going with. All right. I'm going Randy. So we're at 2 out of 3 here. We agree on 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Women's championship match: Io Sky versus Bayley.
Bayley's gonna have it. Bayley got it.
Of course, Bayley wins that.
No questions
asked. Hands down. Bayley wins that. I can't wait to see her raise them cheeks. I mean, that championship in victory.
Raise the cheeks. Let me tell you, if Bayley hasn't been my job, I might clock out and follow her.
Bro, I mean, listen. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't be like, hey, if you don't at least be like, hey, I have a podcast or something, you better throw it down there or something, man. Try to get them. Yo.
Her and Rhea Ripley, those are the only 2 girls that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna clock out. I'll be back, y'all.
Mm-hmm. You better. I want deets. I want all the deets.
I gotta follow the sheets, man.
Bro, hypnotizing.
I didn't believe it until I sat in the 200s of the Barclays Center and saw that ass from all the way up there.
It's surprising.
I'm just saying.
It's surprising. You wouldn't expect
crazy.
it.
I can still see that ass from all the way up there.
Listen, bro. Who knew that? Who knew that the hugger and the girl from Australia would be all that? The girl from Down Under.
Called a white girl mommy.
Bro, she's redefined all stereotypes. Like She's made men interested in like muscular women. Like she's made straight men, like not like gay guys, but she made like, straight men interested in like muscular women. Like admittedly interested in muscular women, because niggas would be like, oh, she's too manly, but secretly be like, oh, she's bad as fuck. But like niggas are admitting like, oh, she looks mad good now.
Remember growing up, niggas was like, yo, China, but they wasn't on her like crazy, like how they are with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I mean, even with Beth Phoenix, my boy used to call her Seth Phoenix. So
Seth Phoenix is wild. Y'all thought she was a baddie like that though?
No, not me. But I'm just saying,
Phoenix?
like she was cute. She was cute enough for a fucking Edge.
Yeah.
I mean, but she wasn't ugly though. She wasn't ugly.
No, she was never ugly. But it's just
I
like,
take her over
y'all
Nicole
really checking
Bass.
with Beth Phoenix? R.I.P.
R.I.P. All right, I'll take her
Nicole
over what's his bitch's name? Macy.
Jordan Grace?
No, not Jordan. Oh, Jordan
Would
Grace
you
is
say
a problem
Leah?
too. That shit's crazy. Macy Estrella. I'm talking about.
Lacey Evans? You little nasty.
I'll take Beth over Lacey Evans.
I'll give you that.
She got a little Viking in her.
We need to talk about Adam Copeland and his AEW run.
It's not bad. It ain't the rated R superstar. It ain't the rated R superstar run. But it's not bad.
It'll never be.
He's having some good matches. He's having good matches. And the only reason I think it's not as good as it could be, yeah, he is. Only reason I think it's not as good as it could be is because there are so many other good wrestlers on AEW. Like, I think if Tony Khan wasn't so rich and and the fact that he could buy anybody he wants to buy wasn't a factor, people really would pay attention to how good these wrestlers are. Like Will Ospreay is fucking nice. Like Sammy Guevara is nice. Darby Allin is nice.
Sammy Guevara?
Yeah, I mean he injured a lot of people, but
rape Mercedes.
Listen. I'm not talking about
Jeff Hardy.
I'm not a lot of people. Jeff Hardy, he wasn't all there that match.
But do you see them trying to rally themselves to get into WrestleMania? Are they still working for AEW?
Yeah. Their contracts are about to expire. I think like right before WrestleMania. I think they expired. I think they've expired already. I think they've expired.
Okay, because
they were on the wind down of their
Hardy
contracts.
was just at Raw a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they had him in the VIP like skybox section. Him and Reddy.
Oh my God. The last time I was at WrestleMania, it was a tag team ladder match. And then all of a sudden, the Hardy Boys music hit. And then they came out and won that shit.
And did you watch Raw the other day? I need to find out what happened with Johnny Gargano. Did you see that spot where he just had at the table or something like that? Oh, no. Oh yeah. Johnny Gargano, he did something and hit the table. He was never seen after that match. Tommaso Ciampa wants to go check on him. I haven't heard anything since, but I don't know if he's injured or not. And I'm about to look it up now.
Let's see.
Note on Johnny Gargano after scary dive on Raw. Let's see. Oh, they said he's okay.
All right, cool.
It's just fine.
I like DIY. I'm not gonna lie. Some of my favorite NXT matches ever were
DIY
Johnny Gargano
too.
versus Tommaso Ciampa. I like them together and against each other. Like I think they're really good overall.
Actually, Johnny Gargano versus Andrade.
Those were
a really good series.
That was a good series.
And
that was a good series.
I almost told my coworker that she needs to go back and watch Sammy in NXT. Because Sammy in NXT was the fucking shit. Some of NXT's best matches include Sami Zayn. But I didn't want to tell him that. Like, I didn't want to say that in front of him. Like, yo, some of your best work was like 10 years ago.
No, I mean, they know it. He knows it. He knows he's not in the same shape and everything that he was then. He knows.
Right, but I didn't want him to feel away.
Yo, I mean, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. It happens.
But yeah, so they're trying to say that Johnny Gargano is fine.
Good.
So I guess he'll be there. Good. So unless somebody gets taken out, I heard Grayson Waller and Austin Theory might be taken out, but I don't know how true that is.
We'll see.
So we're just gonna have to see. But
all right, well,
do you really think they would throw the Hardys in?
They've done it before at a WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know what their contracts look like.
Let's see right now.
I didn't see what their
Hardy
contracts
Boys
look
contracts. Like. Let's see what the Hardy Boys contracts is looking like. Hardy Boys.
Because I know a lot of them sign them fucking death row contracts. Oh, Fightful said that his contract was up this month, but how long was this article?
Yep. March. Matt Hardy expired in March 2024. Mm-hmm. And Jeff Hardy's expires soon after.
But what about Jeff?
Yeah. It doesn't say. I don't see where it says a date for Jeff. It just says soon after.
Right, because Matt was at Raw, and I want to say it was Jeff after March 8th. Yeah, so I don't see. We don't know. We don't know what Jeff's contract's looking like.
Let's see if they got anything on it. Oh. It says, well, Jeff Hardy's not even cleared to wrestle right now.
Unless Tony Khan was holding Vince card. You remember Vince used to do shit like, oh, well, you was injured for X amount of time, so this is extra time added to your contract.
So he might. So I'm looking at a thing that said 5 days ago, Tony Khan offered Matt Hardy a multi-year deal. So, and Jeff Hardy, it says he's still not cleared to wrestle. He has about 3 or 4 more weeks. It doesn't say if he took it or not. I guess we'll find out at WrestleMania.
Because Matt Hardy was definitely dick riding on Twitter at one point for Tony Khan.
Bro, him and his wife are both dick riders. Like, and she don't be riding his. It should be ridiculous, yo.
Rebby is a savage. Because she be going in on him on social media.
Yo. Rebby is...
She's crazy.
Very interesting. She's very interesting.
She's like lucky that, your basic toxic Puerto Rican.
She's lucky that that Adam took Lita away from Matt. There'll be no Rebby.
That part.
She's lucky she got rated R.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. Seth Rollins versus Drew. You already said you got Drew. You love Drew.
I got Drew. I don't love Drew, tribal chief. But I think Drew is definitely having the time of his career right now.
Oh, he's loving it. He's having fun. I didn't know Drew was this creative, to be honest with you.
That part. Because remember prior to, we was just like, oh, fuck Drew. He can really go. We don't care if he comes back or not. Blah, blah, blah. We don't care if he signs a new deal. But, like...
He was very boring.
Him... After Royal Rumble until now, he has been hot. He has definitely been hot. Like, shout out to Drew McIntyre.
I don't know who runs man's social media account, but that shit is gold these days. That shit is like it's getting up and going to Drew's page is just like, and seeing the onslaught of him on CM Punk is just like going RIP, going and looking at the Iron Sheik's page and seeing him talking about fucking Terry.
Shout out to the Iron Sheik who kept that same energy until the day he died.
For four and a half fucking decades? That nigga kept that energy forever, bro.
Every day it was fuck Hulk Hogan. And I love
fucking
it.
Jabroni. Suck my fucking jabroni.
And I hope Bret Hart has that same energy every day for Goldberg until the day he dies.
Oh, he just did a new interview. Told me how Goldberg cost him, $16 million? In 2 seconds, Goldberg cost me $16 million, but he'll go and get scheduled for a 3-minute match and make millions. Shout out Brett for being bitter.
Brett.
Bitter Brett.
Bitter Brett. And Brett telling the truth, because I've said for years that Bill Goldberg was the most overhyped act in all professional wrestling.
I never liked
nobody
Goldberg.
wanted to believe me.
Never.
Nobody wanted to believe me. They thought it was all cool when he was in WCW, 174-0, and now Goldberg's on his whole thing now, bitching about how Asuka beat his streak. Asuka's a legit wrestler. What are you? What the fuck are you? You're an overhyped bum who couldn't cut it in the NFL, and you try to be a wrestler, and you got exposed when you got to wrestle fucking William Regal, and you guys supposed to be the bum that you are. You've been overhyped since that day.
Tell him how you feel.
I'm with Bret Hart. Fuck you, Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, fuck you, Bill Goldberg.
Fuck you, Bill Goldberg. And I will say that like Bret Hart until my dying day.
Yeah, Bill Goldberg's a piece of shit. I never liked Goldberg. I was so happy when they hit him in the chest with that stun gun and stopped his fucking stupid ass streak.
If there was one person I wanted my tribal chief to beat, it was Goldberg. And I think everybody going into that match for him and Goldberg, nobody really wanted Goldberg to win.
No.
Are you acknowledging your tribal chief?
If there's one person I dislike more than Roman Reigns, it's fucking Bill Goldberg. Fuck Bill Goldberg.
But that's we're making progress, because I thought that you hated Roman Reigns the most, but no.
Listen, just because the enemy of my enemy is my friend doesn't mean anything, okay? All right? That's all that is.
My enemy is my friend.
That's all that is. Okay? But
what's the next match on the card?
Next match, the next and final match, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
Oh God!
Which should be Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. But that's a story for another pod. Anyway,
if CM Punk won, he was never going for Roman.
He needed to, and he would have.
He has unfinished business with Seth. He would have went for Seth.
He has unfinished business with the entire company. He hasn't finished business with both of them. Wasn't it the Shield fucked him up when he was there?
Briefly.
Like one of the last things that happened to him before
Shield
he
was
left
already...
with the Shield fucking him up.
Was it?
I feel like it was. I feel like I remember that. I feel like they put him through a table, triple powerbombed his ass. Let's look it up.
But that was so long ago. I don't think it was like one of the last things that he did before he left.
I don't know, man. What I do know is that I wish CM Punk would.
He left in 2014, right?
20.
Yeah, he left in 2014.
2014. Okay. That was like right before the split of the Shield. Yeah, man, that's one of these babies, man. I be trying to like podcast, but it don't be working because I have babies. So, you know,
it happens.
It happens.
It'd be like that.
Happens too often in this house. Babies everywhere.
Y'all gotta try. You're the tribal chief of your family. So that's why I don't understand why you hate Roman Reigns so much.
Because you know how much work I put in? That motherfucker don't do nothing. That motherfucker don't do nothing. Not a single motherfucking thing.
I don't know what to say. I have no words. I'm just trying to find out who did CM Punk fight in 2013. We're at Inner Times with the Shield. But like,
let us see. Let's see. CM Punk.
I definitely remember him fighting the Shield 1-on-1. So you might be on with something. Because I remember he had matches with each member of the Shield. He beat Seth Rollins. He beat Dean Ambrose, but then he lost to Roman Reigns. And I specifically remember this because this was back when that happened with Roman, and my son was so upset. He cried because he wanted CM Punk to win. And he said, I hate Roman Reigns. Because I told him if Roman Reigns loses, he had to be my slave for a week. And now look, my son loves Roman Reigns. That's one of his goats. Like
crazy.
He acknowledges his tribal chief.
Crazy the type of man you're raising over there. I
was gonna say something smart, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I'm not on team grandparent.
I know. So I'm looking at it right now.
Acknowledge your tribal chief.
Ridiculous. Anyway, towards the end of 2013, like the entire month of December, every week CM Punk teamed up with somebody different against the Shield. One week he teamed up with the Usos against the Shield. Another week he teamed up with Big E Langston and John Cena against the Shield. Another week he faced a member of the Shield. It says here, this motherfucker just hated the Shield at the end of 2013.
He fought Dean Ambrose, and then he fought Roman Reigns, or he fought Dean Ambrose and then Seth Rollins.
Oh, he had a handicap match at
it was those two first.
He had a TLC at 2013. He had a handicap match, him versus all three of them.
Did he win?
I bet you he won that too. I don't know. I bet you he won though. Let me see. Let's look it up. Match grade. It was an A. The real winner. Oh.
A handicap match that was an A?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Match was obviously a hold on to Roman. Oh, I think CM Punk won this, but it says that Roman Reigns was the real winner of the match. So I guess that's when the Roman Reigns era was really heating up. People wanted him to go solo.
I mean, people really didn't like Roman Reigns at first.
Why? He sucked.
People did They did like Roman at first. But once CM Punk went on that little podcast with Colt Cabana and was like, oh, they're trying to build him up to be the next big guy in the company. I had that match and they told me I had to make Roman Reigns look strong. That's when people started turning on Roman.
I mean, well, I could understand CM Punk's frustration in the sense that he was one of the people that created the Shield, and Roman wasn't even supposed to be in the Shield originally.
I know, it was supposed to be Chris Hero.
Yep, and then it was supposed to be Cassius Ohno. That was horrible.
That's Chris Hero.
That one. Oh, is it?
That's Chris Hero. That's the same person.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be Cassius Ohno, Chris Hero, and it didn't work out. Which, I mean, it worked out better the way they ended up doing it. It worked out much better.
Exactly.
But
how far would the Shield have really gone if it wasn't Roman and it was Chris Hero?
This is true. But I think Dean Ambrose, to me, he was my favorite in the Shield. I was a Ambrose guy. I was the lunatic fringe guy.
He was giving Brian Pillman vibes back then.
I was
Brian Pillman.
Mm-hmm.
I know you hate his son, but you know.
Yeah, not Junior. Fuck him. He looks like fancy Tiger King.
Oh wait, we still haven't even talked about Roman and Cody though. Who are you going for with that match?
So Roman and Cody, I'm going for Cody Rhodes. Because I need this. I need this fucking this story to be over because this shit's getting boring. And two,
Cody's story.
and it's getting washed up now. I need that shit to be over. And two, I need a new story. And I feel like Roman can't carry anything anymore. Like I'm tired of this bloodline shit. Bloodline fatigue has set in. It is over. There's nothing left to do with it. Let us move on. And until they figure out what to move on with, let Cody run against somebody else. Let Cody run against Randy and have them little like a legacy beef. Remember they had that little tag team, the legacy shit. Let them have that shit.
But you can't have Randy as a U.S. champ feuding with Cody if he's Universal champ.
I'll take Randy losing that match with Logan and Kevin Owens if it means him going into a feud with Cody Rhodes.
So you're cool with either Logan Paul retaining or Kevin Owens as a U.S. champion in order for Randy to go beef with Cody?
You want to hear far-fetched? So and this here's a far-fetched thing that I think might happen in this match. I think that Kevin Owens helps Logan Paul win.
What?
I think great story writing would be the same way they had Stone Cold join the corporation. Remember when it was the flip and Stone Cold joined forces with Vince McMahon? I think Kevin Owens being the new Stone Cold, stunners and all, it would be crazy for him to flip and actually be on Logan Paul's side and help him win that match, stun Randy Orton, and let fucking Logan Paul win.
Logan Paul win.
Nobody thought that Vince McMahon and Stone Cold. I think it could happen. And then he becomes the new guy that helps Logan Paul pretty much win his matches. I can see it happening, man. He becomes the muscle.
So he's the new KSI.
Yeah, he becomes the muscle for Logan Paul.
I don't see it, but...
I said
but the old
far-fetched.
slogan
Like
back
I said,
in the day was anything can happen in the WWE. So
and it has, and a lot of things have happened. Wild things have happened. So that is my prediction. For that. Do you have any wild predictions for that night, or anything that you would like to see happen before we bid adieu to the peoples?
I think that if Cody loses, it's going to be possibly because of Seth. Seth is going to turn on Cody. Like, I'm cool with Cody winning because I'm in a way like you. This Roman thing, like, I love Roman Reigns to death, but this popping up once every few months is not really working for me. I need my tribal chief on TV. And I think that for the sake of the title, I do think that they need to have a consistent champion. And I'm not knocking Roman because, as I said before, I don't blame him for taking the contract of taking more money for less work. And I think that any other wrestler that would have been in his position would have taken the same schedule. I don't think that any of them would have been like, no, I want to be here every week. I think that they would all took that opportunity to be home with their family more, just like Roman did. But I also feel like if you're going to have that kind of schedule, you really don't need to have the top belt in the company. Pop up every few months.
I agree with you, but here's the thing: we can agree he got that schedule because of his health, right? They just know he can't go every week. It's not going to happen. He can't, health wise, he would deteriorate. It wouldn't be able to fucking work, right? He can't
every
wrestle 5 nights a week like everybody else. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is this,
right? But popping up once every 3 months is crazy.
You're right. I absolutely agree. My biggest thing with Roman, I actually might have liked this Roman run, but you know how much of a Brock Lesnar fan I was. And for them to take the belt from him on the guise of we need a present champion, a champion who shows up, and then this to be that was my biggest beef with this entire Roman Reigns shit. I really might have liked it because he got really good on the mic. Like, it was a lot of things that I wanted to like about it, but I just couldn't because I'm like, okay, this was a great segment, but where's the match? Like, this was cool, but where's the match? You know what I mean? So, like, that was the biggest thing for me. I just could not get behind. You took the belt from Brock, who I really liked. Like, I just love Brock Lesnar. I agree that he wasn't present. I agree that he showed up whenever he wanted. He had a better fucking contract than fucking Roman. He was making more money than Roman did and showing up probably less. He didn't even have to sit there and talk on the mic for 40 minutes. He would come out there and Paul Heyman would talk. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but no, Paul Heyman does that to an extent.
To an extent, it wouldn't be like a 40-minute fucking segment. Yeah. So to take the belt off of Brock because he's not there enough, and then to not be there at all, like just as little as he was, I didn't like that. That was my beef with the whole Roman run.
Well, Roman has done exactly what everybody has done before him. Cena complained about the part-time wrestlers taking those opportunities, and then he became one of them.
But he was never one as a champion, though. Cena wasn't a part-time wrestler as a champ, though. He had already lost the belt and went to Hollywood at that point. Like, there's never, ever, besides Brock and Roman.
But when he explains it, he's like, he gets it now. He gets why Brock and The Rock and all had those schedules. And now that he has that schedule, he gets it. He said that before. So it's just like, the same way The Rock complained about it, Roman Reigns did the same thing, but then he ended up in the same position as the rest of them. And he fell right in there in the same trap with the rest of them guys. And I think that it's just going to go on forever. You're going to have that one person who's that top spot in the company, and they're going to get offered that same kind of contract. And you think that any of them are really going to be like, no, I don't want to be home with my family anymore? Unless they're going to have a wrestler who doesn't have a family at home to really devote their life to this shit. one of the things that's always stood out to me was the first season of Tough Enough, when Triple H came there. Triple H came on that show and told those motherfuckers straight up, if you have a family, you're not going to see them. If you have a relationship with somebody, you're not going to see them, because this is going to take over your life. You're going to travel X amount of days out the year. And I kid you not, in that episode, 2 people dropped out because of what he said.
You're right. And
he spoke some real shit.
And the point that you're making is absolutely right. And that's why Roman shouldn't be the champion. Like, cool, you could have that contract. That's great. Let the people love you. Have your 40-minute segments, but don't have the belt.
And in a way, I agree with that. That's why I said, like, this whole 3-year title reign has been cool and everything. My son wants to finish out high school with Roman as champ. He came in. My son went to high school as Roman Reigns being champion, and he thinks that
that'd be crazy.
Roman could have came out as him still being champ on his way out. But as somebody who is a huge Roman Reigns fan, he also feels like, he's probably not going to win on Sunday. He's most likely not winning on Sunday.
Hopefully
and
not.
I think at this point, I really think that they kind of want to take the belt off of him, but at the same time, they're trying to create a new record in this era. Fuck Bruno Sammartino. They're never going to break that one. But they can break the Hulk Hogan record.
But I don't like that, man. I don't like that they're basing the record off of length and not defenses. Like, he's not even close to the amount of fucking defenses Hulk Hogan had. Not even. He's like 200 defenses away from that shit. Like, that's crazy.
He's like 100 days away from it.
He's 100 days away from breaking the record. And like, that doesn't make sense, man. Yeah, you.
But do you get mad at him for that?
Yes, because what job gives you? What job gives you Employee of the Month when you don't show up?
Listen.
Crazy.
You get mad at Roman Reigns? Listen to me. Do you get mad at Roman Reigns for that? Or do you get mad at creative and whoever's the higher ups who's making these decisions? And that's one thing that I always say to you. You get mad at Roman Reigns for decisions that he's not making.
So I get mad at Roman Reigns because he might not make them. He has vast input. We've all seen the documentaries and everything where they always talk about, he had the belt and he was the top guy, so whatever he wanted went backstage. You couldn't say nothing to Vince about this guy. We couldn't say nothing to nobody about this guy. They have a lot of pull backstage when they're the champs.
So do you honestly think that he's backstage telling? So do you really think that he's backstage telling these people, "Hey, I want to break every record possible with this title reign"?
No, but that's the problem.
I don't see that.
I don't think he's. No, but this is what I'm saying. I don't think he's backstage telling them anything. That's why I see the problem at. He's not backstage saying, "Hey, look, this doesn't really look good on me, guys. Like, I said I was going to be this kind of champion, and I'm not this kind of champion. If this is what you guys are going to do with me, let me be a little more active, a little more physical." What's happening right now, I actually like, because him and The Rock are together, together beating up Cody and he's being more physical. Like, if you're not going to give me a match, give me some type of physicality. I'll take that. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to just see you talk with the belt on your shoulder, bro. That's crazy. Like, come on, son. Come on. And it takes you 7 minutes to get to the fucking ring. Like, my nigga.
Whoa. The Undertaker took 10, okay? And nobody complained.
He earned it, okay? Back when the Undertaker first came out, they didn't even turn the lights off for that nigga. When he first debuted, they didn't even turn the lights off for that motherfucker, okay? He earned that slow walk. He used to come out in full mortician gear, lights on, looking crazy. All right? So, all of this shit, that's what I'm saying. All this shit, we got to wait for the music to drop, this nigga to put up the belt, everybody behind him to throw up the ones, them to walk down the aisle. Come on, this is too much, bro. This is too much, my nigga. If all you're going to do is talk, do that shit from the stage, bro. Do that shit from the stage, my nigga. You ain't got to walk all the way to the ring.
I hear you.
Yeah, man. But with that said, I hope he does have a good match.
I don't know who's winning that match.
I hope it's a good match. I hope it is a good match. I will say the last couple matches that I've seen of his were pretty good. I didn't think he should have won them, but his last 2 or 3 weren't bad. They weren't bad.
He's come a long way.
He has. He has more than 4 or 5 moves. He has more. He's
5 minutes of doom.
He's expanding his repertoire. Much better on the mic. He's come a
long way from the suckering succotash.
Listen. I mean, everybody has a bad mic night. He had a lot of them. That one's gonna go down in history as one of the worst
at one point for anybody. Yeah. But he said it himself. He was like, the worst promo he's ever done was the suffering succotash.
That might have been one of the worst promos anybody's ever done. Talking about himself, nigga.
Probably.
He should. That's probably a promo that they use in like when they teach a class. Like, this is not what you want to do. You don't want to look like this when you fucking do it. I could see it being an example video.
That's wild.
I could see it, man.
I can't answer the Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns match prediction. I can't say. I'm still stuck on it. I think that however night one plays out, like, I don't want the never-ending Universal title reign to end. I like, personally, for me, because it's Roman. But at the same time, the logic in me is just like, it's time to let it go. So I can't pick just yet. Like, I'm cool with Cody winning, but I'm also going to be sad if Roman loses. I can't pick.
Understandable. All right. Well, Jen's gonna leave us on a cliffhanger today. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to check her fucking Twitter or her X. We'll have to check her X account to see what she's tweeting and posting up, to see if we can get some insight into who she's choosing last minute before the match at fucking 10:35 p.m. as they're walking out on Sunday evening.
I'll know by Saturday night. I feel like it's gonna be Cody's time finally, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to go against my tribal chief. But I think, a big part of me, most of me, feel like this is gonna be Cody's time.
It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely not gonna be. It's not gonna be Cody versus Roman. It's not. It's gonna be Cody and whoever helps him versus Roman and Bloodline.
Yeah, I feel like Cody's definitely gonna have. I think it's gonna be a huge thing, like you said. I feel like either Steve Austin or John Cena is gonna pop up during that match. It's gonna be a lot happening in that match. I know that for sure.
Wildest thing would be the match ending with everybody. Crossroads to Roman Reigns. Oh my God! And as Cody's starting to stand up or crawl over to Roman to pin him, fucking curb stomp. Boom! Seth Rollins hits him with it out of nowhere.
And I've heard theories of that. I've heard theories of where they think Seth is going to fuck over Cody on this.
I could see that happening. That's the only... somebody fucking over Cody is the only way I see it happening. It's the only way I see Roman winning.
Back in the Vince era, when he's had influence, over the last few years, he's always said that he's wanted people to win clean at WrestleMania. I don't know if Triple H has that same mindset going into this one. I think a lot of fuckery is getting ready to happen on that match between Cody and Roman. I just don't know how much fuckery is about to be involved. So that's why I'm like, I don't know yet. I need to see how Saturday plays out before I get to Sunday.
Okay, that's reasonable. Vince must not have had very much input.
At WrestleMania?
Hell no, they're not letting that nigga back there. Fuck no. And he must not have had if he did say like, oh, I want them to win clean at WrestleMania, he must not have had no input on Roman Reigns matches, because that motherfucker ain't won clean at WrestleMania since he beat the streak, or since he continued to beat another streak. Since he beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. That was the last time he won clean at a WrestleMania. Other than that, it's a Uso interference or Solo Sikoa interference.
He beat Edge and, did he beat Edge and Daniel Bryan clean? Or no?
Edge and Daniel Bryan?
Tony said
no.
Yeah. He stacked them.
What year was that?
I think he won clean on that match. That was
he did stack
2 years ago, I think.
Edge versus Daniel Bryan. That was WrestleMania 37, 3 years ago.
I think he went clean on that one, no?
Let's see. I don't know. Here's the thing right here. I could just check it out real quick. See. You know what I mean? See what happened. Come on, play my shit, bruv. playing with me. We fast forwarded. Nah, he ain't win clean.
He didn't?
Nope. The Usos ran in. Jey Uso ran in. Edge started beating him with a chair, and then Roman took advantage.
Damn.
Mans don't win clean. Mans don't win clean.
And that was 22, you said, right?
That was 3 years ago. That was WrestleMania 37, so it's 21.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, then I can't say nothing because the one after
Mans
that was
don't
Brock.
win clean, man.
I don't think he beat Brock clean.
Nope.
I know at one point Vince did have that, like, you know, he didn't want anybody to, like, no screw-overs or anything like that, so...
I mean, other than that, I can kind of like thinking about it, other than Roman, I don't think about it. I can't think of anybody else. Yeah, everybody else is winning clean. Like, it's just Roman. Roman is the dirty, birdie, toxic ass fucking wrestler that has to get all of the gimmies and handouts.
Dirty birdie is wild. Dirty birdie is wild.
Listen, I calls it how I sees it. Okay? And
Whatever.
I just called. And
I didn't see how Saturday plays out before I get to Sunday.
I called every match, just so you guys know. I just called every winner of every match for WrestleMania card. So, WWE, if you happen to come across this, I don't even need to fill out an application on LinkedIn. I write the story myself, baby. Look at this. I just called every winner. I'm telling you. This is what I do.
WrestleMania gotta happen first. I will know by Saturday night at the end of night one on what we're doing. I really think it's gonna be Cody, but in my heart of hearts, somewhere deep down in my little black hole soul, I still believe in Roman. I don't want Roman to lose. But I also feel like this is finally Cody's time. And I felt like it was Cody's time last year, and I was wrong. So
I feel like we asked Jen if OJ did it. I don't know. Maybe he might have, might not have.
No, OJ
can't
did
get
that
a clear.
shit.
We
OJ
can't get a
did
clear
that
answer.
shit.
We can't.
OJ
we can't get a clear
definitely
answer on
did that
this.
shit. Give me another couple of days. I'm really leaning more towards Cody on this one, but there's just this little part of me that's just like Roman might actually pull through. He might.
For the sake of the business. You know what? Fuck that. Fuck the business. Because I think for the sake of the business, they'll have Roman win. For the sake of fandom and like just fucking like not everything not being cliche all the time.
I want to see everyone's face after Roman wins. I do want to see everyone's face, and I want to see your outrage because I know you're gonna be pissed as fuck.
I'm gonna look like old boy, like the black dude with the glasses after Brock beat Undertaker. I'm gonna be looking like that. If Roman beat Cody, I'm going live. You heard it here first. If Roman beats Cody Rhodes, I'm going live after WrestleMania. What the fuck is happening outside? Fucking ambulances and fire.
Damn, y'all sound like us, and we don't even got that happening right now over here in Queensbridge.
Because y'all sending all y'all fucking migrants this way. She's getting ridiculous, yo. She's getting crazy.
We're sending our migrants that way?
We ain't have none.
Bro,
we were migrant free. We ain't gonna get into this. We was migrant free, yo. Shit. The fuck is going on here, man?
I ain't even got the answers, bro.
Y'all niggas been busting them in over here, bro. This is crazy. I saw like Walmart was crazy yesterday. It was insane. And I'm even gonna get into this. Anyway, y'all. This is how I'm ending the show off. If Roman wins, I'm gonna go live.
You're going live. I'm gonna have to jump in there and be like, ah!
And I'm gonna acknowledge the tribal chief. If he
wins. If Roman wins, you're gonna acknowledge the tribal chief?
Acknowledge me.
That's big. Yeah. And I don't know if anybody really understands the severity of the situation when you say that.
Bro, the people who know me, they know.
And you can't say anything bad behind it. You can't be like, I acknowledge him as a joke.
Nope.
Or anything
I'm not
like
even
that.
gonna,
like, you have to
I'm not even gonna hold the camera. I'm gonna
acknowledge.
have somebody else hold the camera for me. I'm gonna throw up the ones, and I'm gonna just do it. I'm just gonna acknowledge the.
I want you to post it on your page too.
I'll save it as a reel. I'll save it as a reel.
Really?
Yep.
Now I need Roman to win. Wrestling guys, please let Roman Reigns win so this man can acknowledge Roman as his tribal chief.
Get out of here. Your wrestling gods are Vince Russo and Jim Cornette.
Whoa. That's you, Mr. I'm stuck on the Attitude Era. Come on out here, you rapist.
Yo. Nah, wrestling gods being Vince Russo and Jim Cornette is crazy. Yo. They're the most toxic people ever in wrestling. Oh my goodness.
They are.
Horrible. All right. So with that said, hopefully I don't have to acknowledge anybody, but you know, I've given you my word.
I really want Roman to win.
I've given you my word, and so you're going with Roman? You're going with Roman?
Now I have. Oh shit! No, I don't know. I will tweet who I'm going for after night one, but I will still keep my Cody and Seth prediction, just so I have a prediction.
Okay.
Have your
app open because we want. But by the time between the fireworks going off and night one replay, we want an answer from you. Okay.
Before the night one press conference, I will have my answer for night two.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
Before Triple H tells me to talk this shit about how we broke records again.
Yeah, after that, right before the scrum.
Right before the scrum, I will have the answer.
Sounds good.
When I hear adrenaline in my soul. Shit, now that I said that out loud. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna do it now. Fuck it. Rock and Roman's going to win the first night. I feel like I'm doing the most saying that. But when night two happens, Cody's gonna win.
I agree.
Cody's gonna go against all the odds. And the Ghetto Avengers of Steve Austin and John Cena will pop up. I don't think The Rock is gonna screw him out. I don't think The Rock is gonna screw Roman out of losing. I think it's gonna be Steve Austin and John Cena playing a major part in all of that.
Okay.
Maybe after the match we'll get The Rock being a rock bottom of Roman, but I don't think that The Rock is going to do anything in that match in particular to fuck over Roman Reigns.
I think that if The Rock does help Roman in that match, I think it would be so dope if we get, as he's about to people's elbow Cody, because I think that's going to happen. As Cody's laying in the ring, they jumped him. Oh, fucking Superman punch and a spear. Now here comes the people's elbow. And then you hit a glass break. And then here comes Stone Cold.
That I can see happening. I can see The Rock trying to go for people's elbow night
and then
two.
He just looks at the ramp as he's standing there. He just looks at the ramp with that fucking look on his face with his mouth wide open like he be doing. Yeah, that would be that.
I think that can happen. But I don't think The Rock is going to do anything intentionally to fuck over Roman.
Okay.
But Roman might still find a way to blame him. Because The Rock is probably going to come out first to do some shit, and then Steve Austin or John Cena is going to feel like, oh no, we have to go out there too.
Yeah.
And Roman's going to be like, what the fuck? They would have never been here if it wasn't for you.
Yeah. Roman always blames everybody else. If it wasn't for you, the tribal chief would have won. The tribal chief wouldn't have had any problems. That's how he talks.
But is he ever wrong though?
He's always wrong.
Roman has a big heart, and I'm just tired of him and his big heart going out there to help people, to help the less fortunate, like Jey Usos and Sami Zayn's of the world, just for them to betray him and turn on him.
Listen,
because does Roman ever really turn on anyone? No,
he turned on
people
the
turn
fans.
On him.
Roman's heart must be.
He did not.
Roman's heart must look like John Cena because we don't see it. We can't see it. Okay. It's bullshit.
Roman has a big heart. Seth turned on him. That was supposed to be his brother.
You confuse heart and head. He has a big head. He has big teeth. He has big fucking veneers. You're confusing heart and veneers, okay?
Jimmy got the veneers too. I noticed that last week. I thought he got the Roman special.
Roman probably paid for him.
He probably did. Now I gotta check out Jay's seat and see if he's went out there too.
Oh nah, Jay don't get that. He ain't in the bloodline no more. He don't get the Roman.
It's
special.
The bloodline special.
Yeah, no.
It's the bloodline special.
That's the bloodline special. You gonna see Paul Heyman gonna show up with the new jibs on the fucking Hall of Fame? Bro, nah, that's crazy. All right, y'all. This has been a very interesting episode. I'm glad we got to catch up, and I'm glad we got to throw these scenarios and this fan fiction around. Yeah, man, we letting fucking Pat McAfee take all the fucking and Pete Rosenberg take all the viewers. We can't allow that, yo. Can't allow that shit. All right, well, until next time. Yeah, you're back on board, man. And until next time, this is Jenn and Justo, and we are the Ringmasters. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Later.